Two Men and a Vlog. Welcome to Two Men and a Vlog.
Leg,
tat,
womb.
Vlog.
Oh, 2 Men and a Vlog.
Right.
Welcome. Here we are on our first celebrity interview with our fantastic friend, Paul Cattermole. I thought about it today. I was talking Pauline. Paul Cattermole of S Club fame. Pauletta,
Yes.
whatever. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Welcome to Two Men and a Vlog.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
And I hope you're enjoying your tea.
I love my
Cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Tea, friend, a cup of tea. Mm.
2 sugars, just
Very rich body.
Yeah.
Rich body to it there.
We're very lucky to have Paul here with us today because, one, it's not every day you get to interview someone who has literally been part of a group that sold 10 million albums.
Yeah.
And I think there was 90 million viewers of the TV series you guys did as well.
Wow.
Do you have
Yeah.
your Brit Awards here with you today?
Yeah.
No.
There are 2 of them,
You don't
so you
carry
have
them.
one in each hand. Are they in your bag? Curious.
Where are they? Do you know what they are on my mum's mantelpiece?
Are they?
Are they?
Yeah, they're-
Oh, I always wondered,
cool.
does everyone get one each?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's good.
S Club 7 has started because Simon Fuller had been, he just finished
You've
with...
been fired or stopped working with the Spice Girls, is that
Yeah.
right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he
Yeah,
came...
yeah.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
So then he came up with the idea for S Club 7.
Oh, yeah, I asked this the other day.
This is okay.
So,
This is okay.
The S Club 7.
It's on Wiki.
I was talking to you about this the other day. People always ask about what the S stands for. Does it stand for 7 or does it stand for Simon?
I would say Simon.
You would say Simon?
Yeah. I would say that the management were really keen for us to not say that at the time, and encouraged us to say anything. Like sometimes what would I say? Sometimes we'd say, in an interview, it would be, what does the S stand for, guys? And they'd go around just one by one, and I would say sassy or sausage.
Nice.
And everyone
Yeah.
would say something. Yeah.
Satsuma.
Yeah.
Satsuma 7. Satsuma Club 7.
That's quite catchy.
Hell of a club. Did you get it and then leave college immediately, or did you finish your
There were
term?
there were 10 originally. There were 10, and I heard it, but there were 3 that didn't end up being in the band. That's what I
Oh,
heard.
okay.
That'd be right.
That's what I read.
Okay. Well, it was actually more. There was 5.
Oh, right.
Oh,
With
okay. 5 reserves.
And the lead singer was a young girl called Diana, who was like 13, 14.
Oh my
She had this incredible voice. Really good.
Yeah.
Really good. The reason she didn't make it is because she was of that age where she didn't really, she couldn't take on the professional responsibility of having to turn up, having to be there.
I wonder where Diana is now.
Yeah, where is Diana now?
I haven't got a clue.
Diana, if you're watching this.
And the
please
first
get in
song at
touch.
that point, Simon was telling me that the first song was going to be a cover of that Lollipop song, My Boy Lollipop. Yeah. So that sort of never happened. And then it was just the 5 of us. And then they sort of brought in another 2, that was Joe and Brad, sort of after we'd already been doing stuff for like a year and a half.
Wow.
It was quite a shock.
Did it feel like a
Did
really
you-
bad process then?
When you
It sort of
started,
upset the flow quite a
I
bit.
bet it did because you all know each other so
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
When you started, how long did you rehearse for before you started gigging or started getting noticed? Was it pretty quick? Because you're working with Simon Fuller, obviously. So
I'd say 2 years.
really,
But, but a year of that was literally just sitting around waiting. While they were organising these, we're structuring the band with like, maybe this person
Must have
isn't
felt
right,
quite
maybe we need
scary.
this
Am
person.
I safe? Is this going to keep going?
And you must have been.
Yeah.
It must have been interesting as well. Go in that year of waiting. After you finished kind of doing, organising it and singing the songs and stuff. Thinking, oh my gosh, in a year's time, I'm gonna be famous. What would you have thought that? Because surely there must have been a thought there that it's Simon Fuller. This band is going to be. He's been with the Spice Girls. We're going to be
Because
really
the Spice
big.
Girls
We're going to be really
are
big as
still
well.
huge, aren't they?
So it's I can't imagine what that feeling must have been like.
My best friend at school, Neil Baskerville, who was a bass player in a band that I was in there, I said to him, Neil, if I take this job, my life will never be the same again. Do you think I should? And I had a really long, deep think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was totally aware of that.
Yeah.
And it was the right decision.
Obviously, apart from the fact that you sold millions of records and have Brit Awards, you're also a huge television star, which doesn't normally you'd be a pop star who has been on telly lots for programmes, but you actually had a huge, like Kristian said, like 90 million viewers. And you were living in LA, working with like Linda Blair and people like that. I remember seeing that, thinking, oh my gosh, how incredible that was. Have you got any interesting stories about that time? What was it like to live in LA? And
Miami was the first one.
Miami.
The second two, Miami first series, second series Hollywood, third series Hollywood, fourth series Barcelona.
That's a good gig, isn't it?
But you know when you are that young,
Yeah.
and the being displaced thing can be quite tricky. I did feel for some of the younger guys in the band, and myself too, because it's a bit tough sometimes being, wow, when are we ever going to go home? Because once we were filming in America doing the second series, and we spent about 4 months there, and we thought, wicked, right, when we finish this, we're going to go home, have a break. Oh no. Then we got sent straight from there to the Philippines, to Australia, to New Zealand, to Japan, like the most furthest away places, and it was tough.
Yeah. Is there something that stands out a moment you thought, oh my god, this is really cool?
I'll never forget the moment where we're doing the Pepsi indoor arena in Mexico City, and a lot of people there. And they dropped this. We were doing our standard sort of 5-song, 40-minute set,
right?
And no live musicians, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped a load of balloons down, and I was just so excited about these balloons being dropped from the ceiling. I was like, oh my god, no one told us about the balloons. And I was running around, and I saw Bradley. He got to them first, and he had a good kick of one, and I was like, wow, that looks like fun.
Yeah.
And so I came running up big time, like dive. I absolutely flung my arms out and just made this massive dive into the balloons, and I fell off the back of the stage, which was 8 foot, and I landed at the feet of the record company people in Mexico, and I cut my arm like all the way down here.
I'm fine. Would you say your first passion was rock?
Yeah.
Because you were in a rock band before you were actually in Escort, weren't you? Which you then returned to afterwards. Was that the same? Is that your friend you were talking about?
Yeah. We sort of started up 15 years old. Marlborough School, there was a charity review at the end of every year, and we actually, I've got to say, for our age, we were really good.
It's so lovely that you then returned to that love and the same band.
Yeah, same guys.
And released a single and did some material.
Yeah.
Which I've listened to actually. We listened to it yesterday, didn't we? We were like, it's really cool.
Such a departure from Escort 7 pop, and it seems it's rocking, but your voice really lends itself to that kind of rock. It's really, really cool.
Cheers. Yeah, I really enjoy that song. We recorded it like so quickly, and it was really good to, after all those years, just be able to do something like that.
Now, Paul has very kindly agreed, with the aid of tea and treats, to sing us a little song. So you're actually going to sing my favourite, which is Reach, which I'm so excited about. We've managed to skivvy a guitar from somewhere, and bless him, he hasn't played for a while, so he's been practicing.
I haven't played since the O2 gig on tour last year.
Well, I mean,
how about that? Over a year ago.
We're incredibly lucky to have you.
His fingers are killing me.
Yeah. There was a technique that you can use that I was almost going to adopt today.
Okay.
I mean,
putting super glue on the end of your fingers.
And putting it on your legs, so super glue on your fingers, maybe going for your leg here, and ripping it off, so you got the skin on the top.
I mean,
that's dedication.
I think that's probably.
But, yeah,
I mean, you essentially you'd have very hairy fingers, wouldn't you? Like you'd be like that, and there'd be like these little hairs.
You'd be like, nobody told me about that.
But you'd be picking off the dead. Maybe itchy. Your face would be itchy. It'd be
maybe
tickling
bum
you. Well, I mean, for some people that could be a problem as well.
Yeah, maybe.
You could just run it up and down some sandpaper or something. I wouldn't advise doing that at all. So you're going to sing some of Reach for us, which I'm very excited about. But we just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to have a cup of tea with us. And
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. It's actually really gone really quickly.
Hasn't it?
Yeah. I was like, we can do this again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
well, here we have Paul Cattermole singing
Reach for the stars.
I'm just finding my way. Just finding my way. When the world leaves you feeling blue, you can count on me. I will be there for you when it seems all your hopes and dreams are a million miles away. I will be there for you. We've got to all stick together. Good friends are there for each other. Never ever forget that I got you and you've got me. So reach for the stars, climb every mountain higher. Reach for the stars, follow your heart's desire. Reach for the stars, and maybe someday the rain will shine over you. That's when your dreams will all come true. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, 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 ba-da-ba. There's a place waiting just for you. It's a special place. I'll be waiting for you. Fly away, swim the ocean blue, drive that open road and leave the past behind you. We've got to all stick together. Good friends are there for each other. Never ever forget that I got you and you've got me. So reach for the stars, climb every mountain higher. Reach for the stars, follow your heart's desire. Reach for the stars, and when that rainbow's shining over you, that's when your dreams will all come true. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, 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 ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, 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 ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba.
Oh, bye.